There are stirrings within my loins right now. I fell asleep with my makeup on again. The historical romance readathon was partly a success. I didn't finish all the books that I had planned to read, but the books I did read generally were amazing. I don't have much to do today, so I'll probably just go and have a quick tidy around and then spend the rest of the day reading. I listened to half of My Fake Rake on audiobook last night and it's really, really good. So I'm gonna get that finished and then hopefully get on to finishing Shaggy Pain. So big plans for the day. Big plans. So it's still Friday and I have got about 2.5 hours left of My Fake Rake to listen to by Eva Lee. I'm really enjoying it, but I'm starting to get a wee bit annoyed at the miscommunication or lack of communication that seems to be happening. And I'm like, oh my god, it's like so obvious that there's something there, but the two of them are constantly like, oh no, there's no way that he/she could ever love me. Oh, she's just pretending. He's just pretending. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, relationship is actually really quite cute. They're both these kind of bookish characters and they're very much interested in more kind of academic and scholarly pursuits rather than being part of like high society and stuff like that. So I'm really vibing with the relationship and I seem to be doing really well at finding wholesome heroes. Like I'm loving that, and it's another one where you have people of different classes, which as I previously stated is such a good vibe for me. Um, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm just hoping that we're getting to a point where they're actually going to speak to each other about their feelings. But considering that there's still like 2.5 hours to go, I think they've still got a while of kind of pushing themselves to actually communicate with each other about their feelings. Also, on my Kindle, I'm currently reading An Earl in Wolf's Clothing by Emily Windsor. I've read the first 3 chapters, it's a really interesting premise. So, the series is called The Rules of the Rogue series. The male characters are all spies. This one that we have currently is the Earl is pretending to be this sleepy, harmless, totally chill guy when actually he's a spy. The heroine in the book, Sophie, assumed that he was having an affair, but he was actually meeting up with another female French spy. But she misunderstood what was happening in the room because she was earwigging from outside. And then she ran away to Ireland to hide from the shame and to emotionally recover from the heartbreak. And now he's kind of pursuing her again to see if he can make her fall back in love with him. I'm really pissed. So, thought My Fake Rake was going the way it was going to go. And then 2 characters are intimate for the first time. And I'm like, hallelujah, here we go. And then they're like, oh, yeah, we're just friends. And the other one's like, oh, yeah, totally, that's same. So now she's upset. He's probably upset because she agreed. Oh my god. This is giving me a migraine. I can't. Good morning. It's Sunday. And I've just deleted all the video footage from yesterday while editing another video. And I'm really annoyed about it. Like, unreasonably so. I finished An Earl in Wolf's Clothing. Stand massively. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. And then last night I started listening to Would I Lie to the Duke by Eva Lee, which is the second book in the Union of the Rake series.
And this is about the Duke of Rotherbury meeting someone. So, I quite liked his character in the last book, so should be fun.
In a surprise turn of events, I am home alone for the next 18 hours, roughly, and I can read as much as I like. So it's 6 p.m. I'm gonna go and continue listening to Would I Lie to the Duke by Eva Leigh. I'm loving it. I'm actually thinking I prefer it to My Fake Rake, which I enjoyed. I'm liking the dynamic between Noel and Jessica. I have a funny feeling things are about to go south kind of soon because obviously she's lying to him about who she is. But I'm hoping like it takes it well because he really does like her and she really likes him. So I'm hoping that the story doesn't unravel too much. But unlike with My Fake Rake, where there was like all of this miscommunication happening, even though she is kind of lying to him about her identity and stuff like that, like they're being honest and open with each other about other things, like their fears and their feelings and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm really liking it. So I think I'm about, I don't know how far in it I am. I didn't check before I filmed this wee update, but it's really good. I know she's gonna get caught soon. I know it. I can feel it in my bones that she's gonna get caught soon, and it's making me kind of nervous. Do you know what I'm quite enjoying? I'm liking the wee, like, looks into how the male characters' friendships all developed. Like, it was this sort of detention punishment, and I'm getting serious Breakfast Club vibes. And I meant to actually already say this, but I got like serious She's All That vibes from My Fake Rake. And I think it would be so good if they made it into a film because it's like She's All That, but it's reversed. Maybe taking away some of the miscommunication. I would love that. And like, I can totally see Sebastian with this like kind of Alexander Skarsgård vibe. We need to organise this. I'm gonna like put together a petition so that we can get this made into a film. Also, what I'm liking about Would I Lie to the Duke is you're seeing a completely different side to the Duke from what you saw in My Fake Rake, like where he came off as this kind of just jovial, cheery, rakish Duke type. Like there's more to him, and there's more layers there, like an onion or an ogre. There are stirrings within my loins, so it turns out that the Duke is this sort of more sexually submissive type, but also not, and I'm totally like living for it.
Good afternoon. It is Tuesday and I feel dead. I've got the worst cramps in the world and I just want to curl up in a wee ball and just sleep. But we can't do that. So we have instead tidied the full house so that I can enjoy the rest of my day guilt-free. We have done the required homeschooling tasks. We ordered in McDonald's for lunch because my womb is in so much pain I can barely stand up. Didn't film anything yesterday because I had a hospital appointment, and then when I got home I just felt terrible and sore and I wasn't thriving at all. I ended up having a bath that lasted like 2 hours because I just couldn't do anything. Since the last time I checked in, I started reading Let Sleeping Dukes Lie, which seems to be going alright so far. Quite an angsty romance that we've got going on there. On audio, we're listening to another Eva Leigh book, and I cannot remember the name of it for the life of me. And I finally gathered the courage, the emotional courage, to start reading Shuggie Bain again. So we're currently about 2/3 of the way through, and it still is emotionally taxing as it was when I was reading it at first, and I don't think the PMS helps. On the upside, I actually feel quite calm. I don't want to curse it, but my anxiety has been kind of okay today. I haven't had a seizure, so my epilepsy is okay. And another thing, I didn't realise how pale I was today. And another thing I realised is I have £24 worth of Amazon vouchers to spend. So I did say that I was on a book buying ban, but because it's vouchers that I received, I will be using them to purchase books. So I will be using them to purchase books, which is okay because it's not my hard-earned cash. Although I don't know if we're considering furlough pay hard-earned cash, as we're all being plunged into poverty because we're losing 20% of our wages, which sounds like it's not that much. But when you get your wage slip in, it's quite a bit. So, yeah. But I will be back.
Good morning. It's Wednesday. So caught up and reading Shuggy Bane. I finished it and couldn't start anything else because I was so emotionally destroyed. So I've set up my reading journal, yeah. And all I need to do now is actually pick my TBR. So I've got my jar for my TBR. Oh, I'm so tired. So tired. Before I actually extricate myself from the bed, I'm gonna grab my jar, which is on my bedside table, make some breakfast for the children, get them set up with their tasks for the morning, and then I will film the TBR video, make lunch, play a board game, film another video, then read for a bit in the bath, have dinner, play Fortnite or Minecraft or whatever else it is that the children would like to play, and then film another video. And tomorrow is probably going to be much the same. Saturday, Sunday is going to be very much family focused. There's nowhere we can go, so like they don't really want to do anything. I've been like, do you want to make cakes? Do you want to make cookies? Do you want to do this, that and the other? And they're like, no, we just want to do our schoolwork and then play together. I'm feeling really snacky. Also, I went to the hospital on Monday to get a scan done to make sure that my ovaries are still functional and there's nothing wrong with them or my uterus. So I've got the anxiety of that kind of looming over me as well, and they told me not to phone till Friday for my results. Oh, I need to go to the school as well because I've got a high school transition form to hand in. Oh god, I have more to do today than I thought I did. So I had to throw my hair up because I don't even know what this look is. But my hair is basically dead from bleaching. We're going to have to dye it. We'll do that together. I have the jar that isn't actually a jar. It's an old vase from an old potted plant that I got for my birthday that died. What's that phrase that Bear Grylls uses? Improvise, adapt, overcome. That's the one. So we've improvised, adapted and overcame the lack of jar. And all the jars in my house are basically already being utilised for another purpose. Let's do this. I have 6 books that I have purchased with my hard-earned coin. 5 of these are physical books. One of them is a Kindle book. So I'm going to write my to-do list for the things I need to do. And we'll get moving because I'm not going to get anything done sitting here. That's for sure. I need to do stuff. And by stuff, I mean feel my depression. We're going to pray that my brain decides that it's going to function normally today, because once I have a seizure, like, I end up getting into a complete world of pain and then my body just shuts down and I need to sleep. But we don't have time for that. We're not giving in to the neurological trauma I am not going to order McDonald's for lunch again today. Something about life makes me feel a delusional woman. All girls wanna be like that, delusional underneath like that. You know what I'm feeling inside? Anxiety. Do you know what? I need to stop this because I'm procrastinating again. I need to find a filming location that is suitable for this, that I can work in. So we're just checking the light in different areas. I think probably my best option at this point is maybe against my wardrobe because the light comes straight in the window. Yeah, that's alright. That'll do, pig, that'll do.
So I'm fully ready, like ready. Cutest thing ever. My eldest son comes in and he goes, "Oh, Mum, is your stomach sore?" And I was like, "Yeah, I've just got cramp. I'm okay." And he went, "Are you on your period?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "But I'll be alright." And he was like, "What do you need? Do you want me to make you some hot chocolate? Do you want me to bring you a hot water bottle? Do you want me to bring you some snacks? Blah, blah, blah." And I was like, "You're such a sweetheart." But no, it's okay. Pretty sure that filling a hot water bottle when you're 11 might be dangerous. Probably as dangerous. So I was like, "No, I'll get it myself, don't worry. It's all good." But thank you for being a kind gentleman.
It was going so well. Filmed my videos. Had a good time. I now have a migraine. So I'm probably dying. I've took some painkillers, having a bath, and then I'm gonna go and lie on the couch. Because this is awful.
Except mine's cooler and I'm getting a gladiator, you see. Everything revolves around nuggets.
Just want to read.
Everybody.
Loving life.